Hi, it's Janet Kingsley here, and today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about momentum. Momentum versus inertia. So sometimes it's hard to get started, isn't it? It's when we're in a state of inertia, when we're filled with excuses about why we can't do something, or reasons that keep us stuck and really not taking that step, reasons like, I'm not good enough, there's not enough time, I'm not smart enough, I need to know more. It's hard to get going. It's hard to get going, but you know, and I know, because I think that we've all had moments of great momentum in our lives, that once we get started, we feel unstoppable. So, you know, the train, the old iron horse that needed to be fed with coal, it was super hard for it to get started. It took a lot when it was at a standstill to get moving. And in that early time when it's just starting to get going, a 2-inch block could have stopped that huge, huge train. But once it got its momentum, it was unstoppable. And so I'm going to talk today about why I think sometimes inertia takes over and what gets in the way of taking that motion, that action, to get our momentum going. And I think what it comes down to is some distractions. And in today's society, right, we are so distracted. So we get distracted by email, we get distracted by our social media and TV. We get distracted by, of course, our own internal mind chatter. That monkey mind that I like to call it, it could be called gremlins. It could be called those trolls in our head, that inner chatter that keeps us stuck, that convinces us that what we have to say, what we want to do, our dream, our goal, our vision isn't that important. It convinces us that there's a million other people doing the thing that we want to do, and why should we kind of go into the mix? You know, we've probably missed that. We missed the boat anyway, and there may be a million people in the mix already doing what you want to do. But here's what I really believe. And I've heard it a million times from other people, and I'm embracing it, that you have come here with a gift. There's a gift that only you have. It may be a gift very similar to other people, but you promote it in a certain way. You say it in a certain way. Your energy is an exact match for what other people are looking for. And if we don't step up, if we don't dress up and show up and play big and pursue our dream and our vision and our goals, people are missing out. Not only are we missing out from feeling fulfilled and lively and on purpose and authentic, but those people that we're here to help, to serve, to support, to empower, to inspire, to teach, to mentor, to educate, those people are going to be bereft of our gift because they won't find it from somebody else. So the other thing that could stop us in our tracks is not trusting ourselves, not trusting our brilliance. Instead of being a leaper, we become a lurker. And we just do more and more research online. Well, if I only just learn this one little bit, this one idea, if I learn the techniques, let me look at this guru and this teacher and this educator, let me learn a little bit more. And so we're overloaded. We know what it is that we need to do. We're just afraid to do it because we have allowed the excuses as to why something can't be done to become truth for us. And so, you know, if it comes from your head, chances are it's not the least bit true. It's just that monkey mind chatter. So how do we move from inertia to getting that momentum? Because initially it can be a slow day by day step-by-step process until we get that momentum going where we do feel unstoppable. So since email and social media is a huge distraction for us, why don't we silence our phones? Maybe for an hour or 2 hours a day where we get no distractions. You know, I play Words with Friends, and I have the notifications when somebody that I'm playing with plays, my phone vibrates. And sometimes that wakes me up even in the middle of the night because they might be playing at 3 or 4 in the morning. So I need to turn that notification off. And there's not something that is so urgent. There is no Facebook post that's so urgent, no Words with Friends game so urgent, no phone call, no text that's so urgent that we can't wait an hour or two to reply. Remember in the olden days before cell phones? And we only had a home phone, and if we were gone, we were gone. People had to leave a message. Remember that? Take back some of your power by stopping that cell phone. Give yourself some time for yourself, some time to regroup and not be distracted by email and social media. And prioritize this. The other thing we can do to help increase and create momentum is to prioritize. What is the important thing on our to-do list? You know, on my website, you can download a daily planner, and one of the questions on that daily planner is, this is what I need to do today, in capital letters, no matter what. What is it that you need to do? What one thing, 2 things, or maximum 3 things do you need to do today, no matter what? And sometimes they may not even be external things. How do you want to show up today, no matter what? How do you want to be? How do you want to feel today, no matter what? And hopefully one of those things that you need to do today, no matter what, will move you forward in opening yourself to greater fulfillment, greater prosperity, greater ease, greater poise, greater joy, greater momentum. Let's think about it, no matter what, and write those things down. The other thing we can do is to resist trying to be perfect at everything. That's a big one for a lot of us. You know, even for me, well, when I get it perfect, when I learn this, when I learn that, whatever it is, we resist moving forward because we're not perfect at it. But if you look at any of the greats, great singers, great actors, great athletes, they might have some innate talent, but they were certainly not as good then as they are now, because guess what? They started, they practiced. The more we do something, the better we're going to get. So resist that need, that urge to try and be perfect or good at everything. Because the truth of the matter is, when we have that excuse going on, it's just that monkey mind, it's just that fear blocking our way to dressing up, showing up, and being the bold, badass brilliance that we're supposed to be. Another fix: remember and continue your spiritual practice. And what is a spiritual practice? Of course, it's meditation. It could be contemplation. It could be journaling. It could be prayer work. It could be walking in nature. A spiritual practice is anything that helps you connect to that inner substance, that inner beingness, helps you connect, I like to call it the divine presence within, to that something greater that knows that you are awesome, that you are whole, that you can show up authentically as you, that something that can drown out that monkey mind chatter. That's your spiritual practice. Remember that every day. And the other thing, write down your goals and dreams. Really, no more putting it off. No more putting it off. No more giving excuses. No more thinking is that, well, when I get really clear on my goals, when I get really clear on my dreams, then I'll write it down. No, write it down. If you're not clear, write down what you have. If you're not great at seeing the big dream, start small. What do you want What do you want to do in 6 months, in 8 months, in 12 months? How do you want to feel? What do you want to enjoy? What do you want to invoke within yourselves? What do you want to experience? These could be great starting places for your dreams and goals, because a lot of it is about feeling. Sometimes our mind, willpower will only get us so far. Willpower to try and do something will get us going maybe for a week. But I don't think it's enough to get that momentum. What's really going to get us going and juiced up is that feeling. So write down your goals and dreams and read it 100 times a day. Put it on sticky notes and put it everywhere and engage with it. Start your day. I love this affirmation that Pam Grout wrote in her book. And we start our day with this. Something amazingly awesome happens to me today, and I like to add a fist pump. Yes, yes, yes. Adding that fist pump just generates a lot more oomph, a lot more momentum, a lot more feeling. We can say affirmations many, many times through the day, standing up, jumping up and down, doing that fist pump, saying yes to ourselves. And that's another thing that we could do. Boundaries. Need I say more? So one of the things that is a big distraction and a big block to momentum is that we're not saying yes to ourselves, to our dreams. We're so busy saying yes to everybody else that we're exhausted. And so it's time to say yes to ourselves. We could do that with our fist pump stuff. Yes, I am the bold, brilliant person that I've come here to be. Yes, I am awesome and amazing. Yes. I keep my vision focused on what it is that I want to experience, create, and embrace in my life. Yes. I say yes to myself for a change. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know about you watching this, but I could tell you from me saying it, I am already jazzed up and enthused up and joyed up. I am already pumped up to celebrate my bold, my brilliant, my badass self. And I know that you can do it as well. And that's going to take us from inertia to at least starting that momentum train. Yes, yes. So that we can feel unstoppable and tune out those distractions. What do you say? Are you with me? I'd love to hear what you can do. Maybe you have an idea that I haven't even covered. Share it with other people so that we can learn from each other, so we can be inspired from each other. Speaking of being inspired from each other, if you know somebody who could use this video, I'd appreciate it if you'd share it with them. That would be awesome. Yes. Asking for what you want. That is also a way to get out of inertia. People are not mind readers. I know, I'd love them to be mind readers. I don't know about you. I'd love everyone to just know what I want without me asking, because asking, for me at least, is a little bit challenging. But what about asking for what we want? What might open up for us? Yes, yes. Okay, so please share this video. Please make a comment as to what it is that maybe you found valuable about any of my ideas here. I love to get that feedback. I'd love it. Visit my website, www.janetkingsley.com. Also, I'd love to know via email. You're probably on my email list. If not, get on my email list. Go to my website and, request that calendar. And it could put you on my email list. And let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see in the future. Because I'm really doing this. I'm doing it for you. For the people that resonate to me. Yes, there's a million other people out there doing exactly what I'm doing, but I'm out there doing it anyway. Because like I just said to you, there's people that need to hear things the way I present it. Isn't that awesome? Yes. Okay. Enough fist pumps, at least for this 10 minutes, right? I've enjoyed making this video for you. I really, really have. And until next time, rock on.